What would be most useful for you in this conversation and discussing it?
So my pre-law advisor's seen it before, and she's given me feedback that it's very academic. And I understand why she says that, but not really how to go about changing it to make it less academic, because A, it is specifically about the topic of law, and B, because it's so, like the topic is so formal. And so that seems to be a barrier that I either have to like give up my topic entirely or figure out how to unacademic it. And that I haven't quite figured out how to change it to make it less of that.
Yeah, well, I thought the writing was fantastic. It definitely
Thank you.
indicates that you have a good command of language and that you would make an outstanding law student just based on your vocabulary and your experience in the process.
Yep.
Now, what I was most curious about and what's missing for me here, first off, is yes, I agree, personal. And specifically, why were you even bringing a case? I think I didn't catch the actual details of the topic. What brought you there?
It's a little subtle. So I did mention Garcetti, which is in the, I think, third paragraph. And of course, my character and fitness, will have to discuss it more in detail because that's a required component of most law schools in the area because it's in the New York bar. But it's a First Amendment case. So it's about whether or not I had free speech rights in the course of a fellowship that I had in 2013.
Understood. Okay, so you might want to share a little more in terms of the details around that, just to make it come to life a little bit more. I understand the need for discretion if there are certain things you don't want to disclose. That's obviously your right and your prerogative. But I think without getting any sense of what's really involved other than free speech, it lacks a certain degree of emotion to it. The only emotion I'm getting here is that you're nervous going before a judge. You're nervous in comparison to more experienced litigators. But there's still that big looming why. And if you're not going to address the details more specifically, I would at least allude to that. So they're not thinking, oh, did we miss it? Because your personal statement isn't the easiest to skim because of the complex vocabulary and because of the nature of the topic. And so they're not going to know, did I miss it? Was it not clear? And so I think if you're not going to address it, just at least state directly that you're not going to and why, or allude at the outset to this is a free speech case based on the context of the internship or the program or whatever it was. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.